This your boy DJ Akademiks, and now this next story is fucking disgusting. Now, sadly, in Chicago, we're used to Chiraq savages shooting each other over gang fuckery, sneak dissing, sneakers, and a bunch of coonery. Now, the thing is, people usually chalk up these black on black crimes. They're like, no, let's not worry about Chicago because it's gang people killing other gang people. Innocent bystanders, they're out of the mix. Now, as I've always said, this is fucking Chiraq. Usually the non-gang members, they're actually hiding in their house for fear of their own lives. I told y'all. A couple of them even messaged me on Facebook saying, yo, we really appreciate what you do because you know what? Everything you say is fact. These guys terrorize the place, and for us that's not in the gang, we have to hide and protect our fucking necks. Now, in Chiraq, Chicago, wherever the fuck you want to call this, because listen, the coonery follows Chiraq. Somebody asked me today, where the fuck is Chiraq? Like there's actual locations. Chiraq is wherever in Chicago the fucking coonery exists. Now check this out. 7 people, including a 15-year-old, well, 2 15-year-old boys, and even a 15-year-old girl, have been charged with a violent, brutal machete attack on a young man. Now, this act was so disgusting because there's actually footage of this. There's footage of the machete attack, which I will not show, by the way. If you guys want to see it, there's a link in the description. Go watch that nasty shit. But now, and you got to realize, just to give a little bit of context, I'm someone who's from Jamaica, where I grew up in the countryside of Jamaica. Machetes are what most people within my community in Jamaica uses. Now, this, to come to America, to a more civilized world where now, of course, the coons over here, they're only shooting each other because everybody could get a gun over here, right? They're shooting each other, but then to get even more primitive, to take it a couple steps back, running around machetes, and to be clear, not all these guys are black. Actually, the mugshot you're seeing right now, there's only one black guy. These other guys look Hispanic. But regardless, it's disgusting. Now, they attacked the 17-year-old boy and even another man who was sitting right beside him who's 26. Guess why they attacked this guy? Now, you got to remember, this is Chiraq. One of the Chiraq commandments is thou shalt not lack. Now, these guys, these 7 people, they were roaming around Chiraq looking for a gang fight. I told you. And people are like, no, this is fucking facts. These scums, these guys who definitely, I'm going to get to what they're charged with in a little bit, but as I said, this story is fucking getting out of control. Now, these scums, these bottom-feeding pests, they're walking around Chiraq looking for a gang shootout or a gang battle. So they're looking for other gang members who are the ops to kill. This is what they're doing on a nice Monday night. Now, check this out. The guys who they actually met at the train platform, they're not in a gang. They're not in a gang, but unfortunately, as I said, most people in Chiraq take public transportation. So you're probably going to be at a bus stop at some point during the week, or you're going to be at a train station. Now, these guys who were just sitting there minding their own business was confronted by the 7 people who demanded that they show them some gang signs. This is fucking Chiraq. So we got to know if you're the ops or you're the fucking, I don't know, friendlies. Is there even friendlies in Chiraq? Now, the guys, they refused. The 2 guys I'm talking about, the guys who were seated, they refused because they weren't in a gang. Now, in disbelief of these 7 savages, they couldn't believe it. So they said, okay, if you're going to lie, we're just going to chalk you up to being the ops. The guy took out his machete, and one of them took out their machete. And the person who took it out, his name is Mario Elvira. He's 18 years old. He pulled out a machete, struck the 26-year-old in the head, cutting his head, a deep laceration to the head and the neck. Now, the brutal attack went on for over 30 seconds and was only interrupted when a train was coming. So they're like, oh shit, I can't continue or finish out this killing because the fucking train's coming. Now, as far as the 26-year-old's condition after he got chopped a couple times by the machete, he was brought to the hospital where he eventually stabilized. Now, check this out, because they did capture a bunch of these coons, and they captured them, and this is what they're charged with. They're each charged with aggravated robbery, aggravated battery, causing great bodily harm, and trespassing, which this has me fucking flabbergasted. This is why. Crime in Chiraq, there is no end in sight. Listen, I have a radical approach. For most people who usually say, well, don't talk bad about black people, because you know why they're saying it? Oh, let's pray for them. Oh, let's encourage them to do better. Or let's make excuses why they're fucking scums. Now, me, I have a radical approach. These guys who do these fucking acts, there's no hope for them, all right? We need to get rid of them, period. Get them locked up for at least 30 years, or I go to the extremes. These guys, most of these guys are 18 who did the actual crime. They need to be fucking executed. When I mean executed, by firing squad. Fucking lethal injection, firing squad. The least should be life in prison. Now, for the life of me, I can't understand why there isn't an attempted murder charge that was laid on all these guys. They pretty much would have not stopped chopping this guy until a train came. And to keep it real, they would have killed the guy, because if the train didn't come and even say they kept on hacking at him for a couple of minutes, he would have bled out because there'd be no one to help him. Now, this is why not only Chicago police is lacking, but of course the Chicago prosecutors as well. How the fuck do you not charge these guys with attempted murder? Now, this is a very sad situation. As I said, the guys who are the suspects, I give no fucks about them. These guys should all be held without bail. If they're found guilty, which we have the videotape, they should be executed by firing squad. That's it. This gang fuckery is usually what ruined the community. People love cop and pleas for them. Oh, they're nice guys. Really? Now, you guys could think whatever you want. Maybe I'm a little bit too harsh. According to you, I think I'm well within my right. Considering these guys are acting like savages, it's about damn time we treat them like savages. Now, as I said, one of these guys are being held on $450,000 bail. One of them are being held on $250,000 bail, which to me is way too low, even though they probably can't afford it. But we need to make an example. It needs to be at least $2 million or more to let these guys know that this is unacceptable. People like this will be jailed, caged, and eventually executed. You need to set an example for the criminals, because the guys who go to jail, go chill out for a cozy couple of years, come back block legends. If they see some of these guys that they're looking up to and be like, oh shit, he was gangster, look what he did. If they see those people executed, they'll realize shit is real. Now, the law is the softest part on all these guys, because these guys are fucking ruthless savages who are animals. Now, you guys get in the comment box. It's your boy DJ Akademiks. Are you outraged by this or not? Because you guys probably are. To most of you guys who are watching, they'll be like, no, you're a little bit too harsh on them. Really? Because you're not in a gang, you almost get killed. But of course, we need to watch how we talk to you. We got to watch. We can't call you coons, even though you're committing all type of savage acts. You call yourself savages, which savages technically means animals. But we can't call you coons. We got to watch for your feelings. Fuck out of here. It's your boy DJ Akademiks. Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. I'm fucking out.